Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever wandered through the department store and tried to figure out which sealant to use, and you came upon this bad boy and he was like, how do I apply it to my pallet deck, or how do I apply it to my wood to make it a sealant piece of wood? This video is for you. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up with the Joneses. 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 Welcome, beautiful people, to another episode of Don't Keep Up with the Joneses pallet idea playlist or whatever. Pallet ideas, DIY, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but nonetheless, this video is all about sealing your wood. Now, what I have is pine wood, actually, that came from my pallet, which created my pallet furniture. Okay, I have a pallet sofa, I have a pallet table, and I have a pallet bench for those who are new to the channel. And this video is all about staining it. But before I say that, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe below, click that red button and turn to a gray button, because you'll find out that it is so much fun here on this here page, and you will find your place in it and find some ideas. Okay, it's all about ideas, it's all about growth, it's all about being better, and together we can do it. Okay, so I picked up this ceiling from Home Depot. Okay, I was walking and I was looking for something else. I came across this ceiling. I was like, oh my goodness, I need to give it a try, because I have some wood that I need to go ahead and seal and stain, because it's been raining and I want to protect my investment. Okay, my hard work and labor is all over here and I want to protect it. So I had to figure out an idea and way of how to get it from canister to wood. Okay, because if you can hear it, it's a liquid. Okay, and I was trying to figure out, how do you do it? Do you roll it with a paintbrush? Do you hit it with a roller? Like, what do you do it? How do you do it? And bling, the idea came to me. No, my friend. Boom! This is how you do it with a spray bottle, and you just spray and apply and you wait. Okay, now the particular sealant that I have is Olympic. It is very heavy, so I will hold it in spurts. It is Olympic Water Guard Transparent Wood Stain and Sealer. Okay, it says you could do it instead of staying it for 3 years or up to 4 years and things like that. So nonetheless, it will be protected as long as I plan on being in this home. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this bad boy into a bottle, spray, and then we'll go. And I'll kind of let you know how things go as the progression takes place. I'm gonna start off with this table because it's easy to see how things are applied here as opposed to the bench or the sofa sectional situation. And you know, by the end of this video, hopefully we will have an understanding of this sealant, how it works, and the best way to apply it. Okay, let's go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that really didn't work out the way I expected it to work out. Like, it turned out to be quite terrible. It's a lot thicker than I expected it to be. And so when I sprayed it out of the water bottle, it is not spraying out evenly. It is not that much of a liquid as I expected it to. So I had to improvise, and thankfully my wife has some unfinished projects in the house, and one of them happened to be one of these containers. I just wrapped it into a garbage bag. I have a roller that we keep. We have all that good stuff. So I am now going to put the sealant into this here container and roll it, okay, with the mini roller, and hopefully it gets the results that we both are expecting to get. So X out the idea that you can spray it, and now let's take on the mindset that we will have to roll it. Okay, so let me go ahead and apply the sealant to my hair holder, which then will be on the roller, which then I will roll it out, and we will check back to see if this is the way that will ultimately lead to completion. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I gave that a roll, pun intended, and obviously this is a much smoother application. However, it is a strong red seal color that I was not expecting. However, it is okay, okay? When it said transparent, this is what it meant. Let me see if there's even other colors. Okay, well, it does say Sequoia Red, which is the color that is on the front pallet deck. So it's all good. It's just a continued flow and all that good stuff. However, what I realized is that it was spilling to the floor. So my best idea is to go ahead and sweep the area off. After I sweep it off, just go ahead and apply things. And then, you know, boom, 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 we'll be good to go. So make sure my areas are cleaned off, that I'm gonna go ahead and hit with the sealant, and then I shall be good to go to roll it out, okay? So I'm gonna finish this table, and then I'm gonna roll, sweep, all that good stuff, and do what I have to do. But nonetheless, make sure you stay to the end so you can see what ultimately it turns out, and to see how this looks even after it dries a little bit, and things like that, okay? It says it takes 24 hours to dry, so you won't get the full treatment, okay? But you'll get a strong idea of what it looks like, okay? You'll get to see beginning, middle, and end, all right? I'll make sure you get the end. I love you all. I said all right so many times. I'm ready to get to work, okay? All right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, look like it's gonna rain, which kind of sucks because it's supposed to be, you know, 24 hours dryness to let it all dry out before. But nonetheless, I was able to get this much done. Majority of the sectional bench, just the backing there. I was able to get the table and the bench pretty much done. I wasn't able to get fully the bottom and everything like that. But ladies and gentlemen, you now have the concept and the idea on what it takes to do the seal for the Olympic water guard. Rolling it is definitely better. I could have used, or could have stood to use, a bigger roller, but that is the size that I had. So now you know, don't do a water bottle. I was wondering if like a spray situation is better, so comment below if you have like a sprayer and you've applied it that way. I was thinking while I was doing it, man, this would be like amazing, especially if it was like electronic and I could just like spray as I go. Whew, that would have been golden. But nonetheless, this is what I have. This is where I am. I did do a little of the floor ring, so you can tell the difference between that one and this row. One row is all I was able to do, given the rain that's about to come. But nonetheless, it's gonna rain and it's gonna happen. And I'll come back out tomorrow just to show you what it looked like after the rain and see whatever, you know, other kind of touch-ups I may have to do to make this a success. So know that this is just the sealant. I will paint it. Okay, a color will come on top of this. However, I did want to seal the wood to keep it, you know, waterproof, seal-proof, all that good stuff proof, okay? So this is what you get, ladies and gentlemen. Until tomorrow, let's see what it looks like. But until then, subscribe. Love ya. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Woo! All right, beautiful people. Well, it is day 2, the next day. Thankfully, it did not rain. It just was like a light drizzle. So I was able to come back out and finish that part of the sectional couch. Of course, made by Pallets. And then there's the table that I did, and then the bench. So more than anything, let me just show you what it looks like up close. This is what that sealant look like, which, you know, it's Sequoia Red. That is very true, which I wasn't expecting it at all. Again, it did say to be off of it for 24 hours, so I will not be sitting on it today and whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what you get when you use the Olympic water guard transparent sealant. Okay, so I'm gonna let it do what it do. It's you know, it's not gonna rain today, so thankfully it will be able to dry peacefully. And next is the paint. Let us know in the comment section below what color you think we should do. There was a lot of talks of white. I don't even know if I can do white now. The dogs are free, y'all. Can't see the dogs, but you can hear the dogs. Nonetheless, I don't even know if I can do white with this strong sequoia red just popping. Like, let me just keep it in the background. I don't even know if I could do white. Gray is definitely a possibility. Somebody did shout out gray. Gold is still a possibility. Yellow is a possibility. Clearly purple is a possibility. The possibilities are what they are given the canvas that they have, okay? And now the canvas is sequoia red. So nonetheless, that is what I ended up with. So we will find out where we will go from here. Crystal has yet to really chime in on what color she wanted, so we'll see what that looks like and all that good stuff as time goes by and life goes on, okay? So without further ado, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you for going along the journey with me, and I look forward to the next step, which should be a painted pallet deck. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are having so much fun with this here pallet deck that you all have helped me come up with, and you know, this is just another step. So let me get it to where it will ultimately be, and I'll take my thumbnail picture. All right, see you on the next video. Peace.